Hey there friends, it's me Peter. Last week, in honor of my 1-year anniversary of weekly vlogs, I issued a challenge. I gave you all 25 facts about me and then asked you to figure out which 5 were fake. I gave you a week to think about it, and now it's time at last for me to go through all 25 facts and explain which of them are fake. Let's get right into it. Fact number 1. I have never had the chickenpox. That's actually true. I don't know why, but I never got the chickenpox when I was younger. My sister got it, and my parents had it when they were children. But I slipped through the cracks. I never got it. In fact, when I was in 4th grade and I hadn't gotten it yet, my doctor actually made me get the chickenpox shot because I was getting to the point where if I'd gotten it then, it would have been really bad for my health. Fact number 2. I have a graphite mark on my right ankle from where I accidentally stabbed myself with a pencil. This is true. It happened back in 2001. It was actually around August 2001. And don't ask why I remember this. But I was in my bedroom, and I was getting ready for bed. I had put my glasses away, and I went to go shut off my light. As I'm walking back in the darkness, I feel this sharp pain in my ankle. I screamed out in pain, turned the light on, and sure enough, a pencil had gone into my ankle. I'm not going to show you guys, but I can assure you it is here on my ankle. I'm actually pointing to it right now. You can't see it, obviously, but trust me. For fact number 3, I said I once had a substitute teacher that thought my name was Stevie and got mad when I tried to correct her. That's actually false. This is actually a combination of 2 different stories. I did have a teacher that called me the wrong name. It was in 2nd grade. She called me Pebe. I don't know why. And then my friends said Petey, because that was the name I went by, was Petey. And she goes, hey, shh. So the class went into silence. So I never corrected her because I was worried I would get yelled at. The Stevie part actually comes from 8th grade. In my Spanish class, where we had a substitute, my friend had told the sub that his name was Stevie. It wasn't Stevie. And the whole class period, she kept shouting at him, calling him Stevie. Meanwhile, I'm laughing my butt off because his name wasn't Stevie. And all my friends just kept looking at me weirdly. It's like, why aren't you laughing either? He told her his name was Stevie, and it's not Stevie. In fact number 4, I had said that First Lady Michelle Obama once touched my kneecap. Yeah, that's actually true. That did happen to me. My freshman year of college, Michelle Obama had come to the Indianola Public Library to give a little speech. So I was there, and I happened to sit in the chair right next to where she was sitting. So she reaches her hand on my knee and goes, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Pretty good." So a little fun story I enjoy telling every once in a while. For fact number 5, I said that I had met Harold Ramis when I was in high school, and he even made a joke at my expense. All of which is true. I met him during my high school's literary festival, where they bring in a bunch of authors, playwrights, singers, people that write, and just have them give little lectures and do workshops with the students and whatnot. Now, Harold Ramis was doing one on comedy writing. So I showed up, and I was sitting in one of the, I think I was sitting in the 3rd row, and I at one point made direct eye contact with him, and he says to me, "See, this kid here, this kid, I can tell you, all he's thinking about is just women, and just being with women." And the entire class erupted with laughter. I'm laughing, because he didn't know how right he was, and I remember one girl just had her hand on her mouth, like her jaw dropped, and she was shocked. And I'm like, I'm not offended. I think that's hilarious. Fact number 6, I said I haven't thrown up since high school, which is true. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I threw up. I can tell you it was before college, though, because I did not throw up once when I was in college. For fact number 7, I said that I once bought somebody's random basketball trophy from Goodwill just because I could. Is this true or false? Well, I'm gonna let this guy tell you whether it's true or false. Yeah, of course it's true. I was at the Goodwill in Des Moines with my fraternity brother Chris, who you've seen a couple times on this channel, and we were just browsing different stuff, and I found this in one of their tubs, and I'm like, this is too funny. I have to buy this. I can't remember. It was like $1, I think. I can't even remember. But why would you throw out your trophy that you got? I mean, obviously, it's a cheap plastic thing. It's not worth anything, but I don't know. It's got this kid's name on it, though, which I won't say, but yeah. I've often thought about tracking this guy down saying, hey, I have your trophy. You want it? At number 8, I said my mother forbid me from watching Power Rangers when I was younger because she thought it was too violent. Yeah, that's true. Shouldn't come as a shock to anyone either. I mean, there's a lot of things my mom didn't let me do when I was younger that, in hindsight, seem kind of silly. I mean, Power Rangers was one of the corniest shows on the planet, which, quite honestly, even if she did let me watch it, I don't think I would have been a fan of it. At number 9, I said I haven't gone swimming since my freshman year of college. Very true. The last time I went swimming was actually during May term, my freshman year. I took a class called The Right Place where we went on 2 road trips, one to northwest Iowa and one to northeast Iowa. And I want to say it was when we went to northwest Iowa, like Algona, Kossuth County area. We were in a hotel and all of us just decided to go swimming. And yeah, that's the last time I've gone swimming. No real reason why I haven't gone swimming, it's just I haven't done it. Number 10, I said I haven't ordered from KFC in over a decade, which is true. Last time I got KFC was 2003. It's not long after I graduated from 8th grade. I was hanging out with my aunt, my sister, and my cousins, and we had gone to a KFC, and actually I don't even know if this KFC is still in business anymore, but we'd gone there, and like I said, that was the last time I ate it, and there's no real reason why I haven't been there. For fact number 11, I said that one time when I was house sitting for my neighbor, I accidentally killed her daughter's hermit crab, which is false. My very first paid job was as a house sitter. I house sat for my neighbor when she went on vacation. The second time I did it, one of my instructions was to take care of her daughter's hermit crab. So I go in there the first day, and I put the food in, and I leave. I come back the second day, I notice the food's not gone, but she told me to feed it every other day. Third day I come in, and I decide, okay, this is weird. So I find the hermit crab, and I pick it up by its shell, and it's not moving. I'm like, oh, crud, the thing died. So I'm panicking. I'm thinking I killed it. So when she comes back, I go over to her. I say, there was a situation that happened. The hermit crab died. And she goes, oh, yeah, we knew. Apparently, the hermit crab had died the morning they went on their vacation. But they decided not to say anything because they didn't want their daughter to be upset for the whole vacation. So, I thought I had killed their hermit crab, but turns out I didn't. Which I am grateful for because I would have felt guilty. For fact number 12, I said that once when I was in high school, I signed up for a club just because the person who was recruiting the club was a girl that I found kind of attractive, and she gave me this beautiful smile that I felt super guilty about saying no to, and of course, knowing me, yes, of course this is true. It was the Interact Club, which I kind of feel bad about not participating in, because that was like a club that raised money for different charities and helped you interact with less fortunate people, so I actually do feel bad about not participating in it. But truth be told, that is the only reason I signed up for it. I believe she was an upperclassman, just gave me this smile and I couldn't say no to it. I'm a sucker for smiles. What do you want me to say? For fact number 13, I said for a long time in my childhood, I didn't eat fruit snacks because I once got one caught in my throat. And that's true. I was eating, it was actually shark-shaped fruit snacks. I ate one, it got caught in my throat, and my mom was able to dislodge it. I vaguely remember when it happened. My mom remembers it more than I do. But yeah, she didn't buy me fruit snacks for the longest time afterwards. For fact number 14, I said one of my earliest memories was of my sister knocking over a lamp in our house. And yeah, that's definitely true. My family had a torchère lamp, just basically one of these tall lamps in their home, in our living room actually. And I'll never forget, my sister was maybe 2 or something, and she had one hand on the wall, and with the other hand, she pushed the lamp, and it fell right over, and there was some type of blinder on it, a ceramic blinder that shattered into a million pieces. My mom was in the kitchen when it happened. She came running in. She was grateful that we weren't hurt, but at the same time, she was kind of frustrated that her lamp was ruined as well. But we still held on to it, and my parents actually still have it to this very day. It's in their basement. For fact number 15, I said that I still remember all 3 lines from the 5th grade play, Voyage Aboard the Charming Sally, which is completely false. I know I had 3 lines, but I don't remember a word of them. I do remember I was frustrated because this was the 5th grade musical. Everyone in 5th grade had to do it. And I remember I requested a small part from the music teacher. And she gave me a part with 3 lines. I wanted a small part, not a minuscule part. But, oh well, not a huge deal. At number 16, I said out of all the museums in Chicago, the one I have never been to is the Adler Planetarium. Which is true. Again, there's really no reason why I haven't been there. I just haven't. But I've been to the Shedd Aquarium, I've been to the Field Museum, I've been to the Museum of Science and Industry, I've been to the Art Institute. The only one I have not been to is the Adler Planetarium. And, again, no reason I haven't, it's just something I haven't been to. In fact, number 17, I said I used to be afraid of dogs until I saw The Wizard of Oz. Absolutely true. I suppose the fact that my first dog's name was Toto pretty much gave it away, huh? I don't know an exact reason why I got over my fear. I suspect it's because of how heroic Toto was and how he saved Dorothy and got everyone together and saved the day in the end, I guess. I don't know. In fact, number 18, I said that when I was in preschool, my parents signed me up for a t-ball team, and the biggest memory I have of there is when I ran the bases in the opposite direction. Which is true, and I think I gave it away with that response, that I do remember it, because, let's face it, that's the only thing I remember about it. For fact number 19, I said the only movie I have ever walked out of is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Which is false. I have never walked out of a movie in my life. At least not a movie in the theaters. For fact number 20, I said I have never seen a movie more than twice in the theater. And that's true. That's the most amount of times I've ever seen a movie. If you're curious, the 3 movies in my life that I've seen more than once are Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Pocahontas, and The Lion King, all of which I've seen twice. Sticking with the movie theme at fact number 21, I said that it has been more than 6 years since I've seen more than one movie in the theater in a year. Which, despite the convoluted wording, is actually true. Generally, I only see one movie per year. 2010, I only saw The Lovely Bones. I don't think I saw any movie in 2011. 2012, I saw Dark Shadows. 2013, I don't think I saw any movies. 2014, I saw The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And then last year, I saw The Force Awakens. The last time I saw more than one movie in the theater was 2009, when I saw X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I actually saw in Ireland, believe it or not, and the other one was Zombieland, a hilarious movie that I absolutely love. For fact number 22, I said, excluding the graduation night dance, I only went to 2 dances when I was in high school. Which is true, those 2 dances were the Freshman Mixer, which is a free dance for all the freshmen, or if it wasn't free, it was only like $5 to $10 to get in. And the other one was a dance called Dancing in the Streets. It was a fundraiser that the senior class held for Habitat for Humanity, which I showed up to just because, well, I like raising money for things. For fact number 23, I said I did not take a sip of alcohol until I turned 21, which is exactly true, and I don't think this would come as a shock to anybody. My very first sip of alcohol came on September 2nd, 2009, which was my 21st birthday. For fact number 24, I said I auditioned for the part of Alex in Home Alone 3, which is not true in the least. Although, they were holding auditions in the North Shore area, and my mom asked me if I was interested in doing so, and I declined, because I did not want to be in Home Alone 3. And judging by A, how poorly that movie performed, and B, the fact that Alex D. Linz doesn't have a career anymore, I'm kind of glad I passed on that audition. And since I just revealed to you my fifth and final false fact, that means fact number 25, the fact that I have only been to 3 concerts in my life, excluding ones hosted by my college, is true. And it is. The only 3 concerts I have been to are Ella Jenkins and Tom Chapin at Ravinia, and I went to Styx when they came to Fort Dodge a few years back. And there you have it, my friends, my 25 random facts about me with 5 fakes. Did you guess right? I hope you all did. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, simply click that subscribe button down below. Until next week, this is Peter saying see you later.